Yeah, so our main product is called virtual interlining, and that basically means that we are combining flights of carriers which do not cooperate with each other into single itineraries, and we are selling it to the customer in one transaction. So we can combine, for example, one leg of Wizz Air with another leg of Ryanair for connecting or layover flight, and we sell it to the customer as A to B itinerary. So that's one thing, and with this we can actually save up to 80% from the normal tickets price. So long story short, we are saving customers money. The other thing is that based on the technology we have, we are able to do inspirational searches. So if the customers are not really decided where exactly to go, when exactly to go, they just want to find a good price, we are able to handle queries like, I want to go somewhere to Southeast Asia in between July and August for 10 to 15 days. Find me the best prices, find me the best destinations to go, and we are able to respond to such queries. Most of the airlines perceive us as someone who is actually selling the seats which they wouldn't be able to sell, because thanks to this virtual interlining, they can actually advertise not just the flights that they are directly operating, but also the flights, stopover flights to other destinations. So actually, using our algorithm, they can extend their network. So we work with them, but it's a little bit different partnership compared to the other travel agents. So we are working with them on a massive data solutions. So we are not asking them based on every customer's query for the results, but instead we are trying to pre-cache their flights into our local database. So they are basically aggregating the data from many carriers all around the world, and they are then selling the data. To say it simply, selling the data to us, and we use them for the search. Personalization, this is something we are working on now. We are working on lots of AI related stuff, as well as machine learning things. So as for personalization, we are now working on a chatbot to give some relief to our customer service center, because we have analyzed the requests that are actually coming to our CS, and we believe that we can answer up to 80% of all the requests we are receiving using artificial intelligence and using the personalization. So when the customer logs into our interface, we already know everything about him. We know all the past trips, we know all the active bookings, we know that he doesn't have insurance for this one, that there is a disruption for another one, and we can basically interact with the customer without the need to do it manually. The vision, and this is a really long-term vision, is basically to remove the search from the flight search. Because now when you make a search at Skyscanner or kiwi.com or wherever, you receive hundreds of results. You never scroll to the last page. You only look at maybe the first one. You might do some filtering, but 99.9% of the flights are completely irrelevant to you. So of course I do believe in personalization, and I do believe in data mining. I do believe in getting the data about the customer from various sources. So in one sense, yes, we want to support this, and we believe that this is the future. At the same time, there are other players who are already working on, for example, understanding the human language. So the thing is that we want to focus on the flight part, and we want to create a complex database of all the world flights, and most importantly, categorize them. So once we receive the query, for example, from Alexa device in a structured language, we can easily serve it from our flights database. So we are not going to work on the voice recognition systems. There are other players in the market, but we are going to make sure that the flights data is categorized enough so we can serve all the requests.